Hi, friends. Welcome to another Eureka math lesson. Today, we are going to be talking about how we can collect, organize, and analyze data. Ms. Sharp, what in the world does that mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, check this out. I decided to go around and ask 15 students what their favorite color was: green, red, blue, or yellow. If we look at this sticky note here, this is the results of my data. But it doesn't look too organized. It's a bunch of colored dots all over everywhere. That makes it kind of hard for me to share my data with other people and for them to get a clear picture of how many students chose what color. But I think that there's a way we can fix that. I'm going to make what's called a tally chart. So here I have a chart with the favorite colors that the students had to choose from: red, blue, green, and yellow. I have a section for each one of my colors. Now, what I can do is insert tally marks for how many students chose what color. Ms. Sharp, what's a tally mark? Well, this little line right here is called a tally mark. This black line represents one student. So everywhere we see a tally mark, that represents one student. So my first color, I want to know how many students chose red as their favorite color. Well, let me go back to my sticky note. I'm going to count the number of red circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can go back to my tally chart and I can put 6 tallies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's something special about the 5th tally mark. Every time you get to a number 5, we don't make a tally mark straight up and down. We make a diagonal tally mark. When you see 4 straight tally marks up and down and a diagonal one across, that represents 5. That is a group of 5. So we had 6 students who chose red. So I need to add one more tally mark. Now this represents 6 students who chose the color red as their favorite. Now our next color is the color blue. So I'm gonna go back to my Post-it note and let's count the blue circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to put 4 tally marks next to the color blue in my chart. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, friends. 4. Okay, now we have our tally marks for blue. Now we need to do the color green. Let's go back to our Post-it note. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 green circles. So 3 students who chose green as their favorite color. That happens to be Ms. Sharp's favorite color, green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, Ms. Sharp made a mistake. It was 3 students who chose green. So we needed 3 tally marks. Now, last but not least, we're going to check for how many students chose the color yellow for their favorite color. Back to our sticky note. 1, 2. So now I need 2 tally marks next to the color yellow. 2. Now our chart is complete. This is a much more organized way to share my data. It's so clear. I can clearly see that students chose red, 4 students chose blue, 3 students chose green, and 2 students chose yellow. Remember, friends, every straight up and down tally mark represents 1 student. When you see when you see 4 straight up and down tally marks and 1 diagonal line across, that represents the number 5. So now it's easy for us to be able to analyze this data. So let's answer some questions about our data. So here's our chart. Let's take a look at these questions. So our first question. Oops, sorry, friends. So sorry. Our first question says, how many people liked blue the most? So let's look at our tally chart. Let's find the color blue. Here's blue. So let's count the tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people liked blue the most. So let's go ahead and fill in our answer. 4. How many people liked green the most? Let's look at green. 1, 2, 3. Let's fill in the number 3. How many people liked yellow the most? Okay, let's count yellow. 1, 2. 2 people liked yellow the most. Run our answer. 2. Write a number sentence to show how many people shared their favorite color in all. Let's go in order. Let's start from the top. Let's count the number of tally marks for red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a diagonal line there. That means 5. 6. So 6 people liked red. Let's start writing our number sentence. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 people liked blue. 6 plus 4 plus the 3 people who liked green plus the 2 who liked yellow. So now we have to add up all of these numbers to see how many students we had in total. Well, I can make a 10 here. 6 plus 4 make 10. And then I know that 3 plus 2 makes 5. 10 plus 5, 15. 10 and 5 make 15. So I have 15 students in all. Okay, friends? So on the next couple of slides, you're going to be practicing how to create your own tally charts and how to answer questions and analyze that data based on those tally charts. Okay? Remember to do your work on separate sheet of paper, and you're going to take a clear picture. Make sure your picture is clear. If you can't read your picture, the writing in your picture, that means Ms. Sharp can't read it either. So make sure to take a clear photo and upload it to Google Classroom. Bye, friends.